the way things are looking, in 2 years he will have the fastest car, and that goes back to what I said. He or Verstappen or Hamilton will win in the fastest car if they have it. They won't mess it up like a young boy Norris did. I'm
Yeah,
just kidding. Okay, cool.
So much happens in a year,
Yeah.
much less 2 years. I think that even if Alonso has the ability, I think that Aston Martin has simply too much ground to gain for him to win a championship. If we're talking
Yeah, but
about
I think they might.
winning the odd
Sorry, Kule.
race,
Sorry to jump in front, Kule. I did not leave you alone after this. But the thing is that they have all the money now, so they might have the fastest car. But yeah, but go ahead.
money isn't the only thing that
And the
drives
wind
Formula
tunnel,
One.
the wind tunnel is a big issue. Wind tunnel, and then Adrian Newey. So all I'm saying is that we know that what you're saying is true, but there's a good chance that they could, with all of those factors, money, Adrian Newey, wind tunnel, that, and then also having Alonso, they could in 2 years have the fastest car. But yeah, but sorry, continue. Yeah,
Alonso, because I think
yeah.
if he's able to win a season, which if I were to sort of write the script, would be in 2026, when
Yeah.
Newey has designed a masterpiece for Aston
Yeah.
Martin.
It's very possible.
Yeah, and he wins a championship as the oldest driver on the grid. It would be a nice way to seal his legacy from him,
Youngest
like
and oldest, man. You're making me
as a
want to cry
poetic
here, man.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a
That'll be the
poetic thing
story of the
from him.
century.
Yeah, from him winning as the youngest.
And it can
driver
happen. There's
to-
so many intriguing storylines. You know that. Yeah.
Yeah, when he did being the youngest to win a championship.
Yeah, because I'm telling you,
at
in
the
2 years, the way things are looking, in 2 years he will have the fastest car, and that goes back to what I said. He or Verstappen or Hamilton will win in the fastest car if they have it. They won't mess it up like a young boy Norris did. I'm
Yeah,
just kidding. Okay, Kule, what do you think about what we're saying? We're basically talking a little bit about
so much
Hamilton.
happens.
Yeah.
So much happens in a year, much less 2 years. I think that even if Alonso has the ability, I think that Aston Martin has simply too much ground to gain for him to win a championship. If we're talking about
but I think they might.
winning the odd
Sorry, Kule.
race,
Sorry to jump in front, Kule. I did not leave you alone after this. But the thing is that they have all the money now, so they might have the fastest car. But yeah, but go ahead.
money isn't the only thing that
And the
drives
wind
Formula
tunnel,
One.
the wind tunnel is a big issue. Wind tunnel, and then Adrian Newey. So all I'm saying is that we know that what you're saying is true, but there's a good chance that they could, with all of those factors, money, Adrian Newey, wind tunnel, that, and then also having Alonso, they could in 2 years have the fastest car. But yeah, but sorry, continue. Yeah.
It's possible, but I mean, remember the other teams are improving over those 2 years, and will Alonso even still be racing in the next 2 years?
I think he will.
That
This guy
if you
has
want to
spent
talk about
250 million pounds on a wind tunnel. Go ahead. Yeah, that's a lot.
I think that Alonso can win maybe the odd race here and there. Not even next season. If he's still here in 2 years, he might be able to win a few races. But as for winning championships, that's going to take too long. Aston Martin are more than 2 years away from winning a championship.
Oh yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this hypothetical question: If in 2 years he has the fastest car on the grid, do you think he's good enough to win?
If he had the fastest car on the grid,
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now let me ask you another question. If Liam Lawson had
whether
the fastest,
win a championship, I don't know whether he has
to win the championship if you have the fastest car. So
I don't know about. I don't think so because of his age.
I think he will, because I don't think he's lost anything. So if you have the fastest, for example, if you gave
Verstappen,
not the talent.
The issue isn't the talent. The issue is the stamina from the age, and he's going to be 2 years older.
Well, yeah, so that's the real question. So I'm going to argue that it hasn't been shown that he has had a big decline, but he might have had one. Quickly, what do you think, Lorato?
He hasn't had one now. He could have one in the next year or 18 months. He's old. He's going to get worse.
I mean, he did have a back injury a couple of months ago.
Yeah, he still has it still, but the age. Time.
What do you think, Lorato? Then we'll go to Afolabi.
I think that the point I was making was based mainly on the idea of how race regulations could change the field as we think. In as much as I agree with what Kunle says, that a lot can change in a year, and I think that is exactly the point.
If they move away from ground effects, it will help him. Also, it will help Hamilton.
That 2026 is going to be we're starting from a clean slate in terms of the development. Perhaps the one thing that I know Mercedes sort of have ahead of the others, along with Ferrari, is the idea of powertrains, and because those 26 regulations are going to be more power leaning.
Powertrain. Yeah. But
They
like I said, Aston
could
Martin's
be a
got the
point
money,
that,
man. But
yeah,
yeah.
that Aston might take a while to catch up, but I think
But also, who's going to be Aston Martin's provider for the
anything
engine?
is possible.
Is it going to be Honda or
I think
Toyota?
so. Yeah,
Yeah, so
Honda.
they're going to have a powerful engine too, but they're not going to have. I think Red Bull, not Red Bull, but Mercedes is a way to get ahead when it comes to engineering, when it comes to powertrains in general. That's Mercedes' strength, and then McLaren's strength is aerodynamics and balance and stuff like that, which used to be Red Bull. All right, so.